Hello, hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let's see if the audio is picking up enough for us here. We can turn that up a little bit, actually. There we go. Hello, hello. All right. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know how the audio is doing. And if it's doing well, we'll keep going. If it's too loud, we can turn it down. Or if it's not loud enough, we can turn it up. Yeah, that sounds pretty good on my end. Let me know if you're having any audio or visual issues. We're trying to iron out all the problems that we can and get this to a very smooth process for everyone. But I think that this new mic will work great. It's the same one we use for Between the Studs at Atlanta Brick Co. And it should do a terrific job. It already looks like it's doing better than the last one, which was about the same price and should have done well. But I think that it was trying to filter out things like the air conditioning and things like that. Hopefully, this is better. Yep, Mark testing a new mic again for the second stream in a row. However, I think I missed last week's sorting stream because I was busy with more social events, of course. I ducked out of one that was supposed to happen this evening because I really wanted to make sure I was ready to do this today. So yeah, it works out well. But oh wow, a bunch of memberships updating. Malistair, Rob Claxton, Nexus to Zach, Grumpy J. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Really appreciate it. And you guys have been members for 2 months. That's awesome. Fantastic. Well, hope everyone's having an excellent day today. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit I would say just a little bit sleepy, a little bit tired today, but that's okay because you don't have to be wide awake to sort Lego. You can just be kind of chilling in your studio, got all your Lego around you. As long as you can tell what color it is, you're good. And so I should be fine as I'm able to sort all this stuff here. But let's go through some of the comments. Say hi to a few people who are here. Looks like quite a few people have joined today. Thank you so much. We got Grumpy J, of course, first comment. Good grumpical day, everyone. Garth Smith is here. Henry the Horse says good evening or night already. Yeah, it's evening here. Well, afternoon, late afternoon, evening where I'm at. But depending on where you are in the world, it could be late evening, could be early morning. I don't know. So hopefully it's a convenient time to watch. Nexus to Zach is here, of course. And this is the last day before he goes back to work and school internships and such. So thank you so much for joining, Nexus. Appreciate you spending some time with us today. Cross Airborne Customs is here. Luke Dukem, good to see you all. And then Manatee Bricks, good to see you, Manatee Bricks. Hope you're doing well down in Florida. Great audio, no need to raise. Maybe a little down even. Okay, we'll turn it down just a hair. Just a notch. There we go. Hopefully that's good for everyone. Let me know if I can actually turn it up or down now, which is a great feature on a mic. You'd think they'd all have that. Let's see. Rob Claxton, good to see you. Moadib is here. Good to see you, Moadib. How's the Lego building going? Lego building's going okay. I've been working on a bunch of different projects at the same time, which means that none of them are done, but at least I'm having fun doing all that. Sorting is doing okay too. We've gotten a lot more bulk lately the past couple of days. I now have 3 bins of bulk. And so this is important that we're here sorting today. That's all I'm saying is trying to get as much done as possible. It's not like high pressure, but just, I should be doing sorting streams every week for sure. And then probably some sorting off camera to even more just to get to controllable level. It's been crazy. Still better than the haul video. Yeah. So about that haul video, I had taken a little I think it was a week or 2 break from making YouTube videos because I was pretty tired after coming back from Orlando, just kind of exhausted, didn't feel like doing anything. And then I just had a bunch of Lego stuff that I had bought and it was piling up, and I'm like, I could do a really good haul video because I have a lot of stuff to show off, but I don't like haul videos in general. I'm just kind of hoity-toity, I guess, about it. I think that Lego mocks are more meaningful than showing off what you've bought. So I try to focus on mocks or sorting, I think is something we all do. And we can kind of share the misery of that. But so I don't like haul videos. I'm trying to get over it because there's nothing wrong with haul videos. I just don't like them. And so I did the haul video and it did very well. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching it. It got 1,000 views already. So it's my second best performing video recently, right behind my coverage of the flood that happened in the studio. So what's clear is people love to see hauls, and I have to do more of them if I want to get more views, which is no. But thank you so much for watching. Glad everyone enjoyed the haul video. That was pretty hilarious. So let's see. Corey's here. Good to see you, Corey. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're building some castle stuff. I've got a lot of great castle pieces I can show off later if I get through some of this sorting. Let's see, who else is here? We've got out of work at 7 today. I built my Balrog brickhead yesterday. Going to make Gandalf tonight. There you go. Those Lord of the Rings brickheads are pretty nice. I wish that they would make Lord of the Rings sets that were like that 20 or 30 range that had like regular minifigures too, because all the Lord of the Rings sets they made recently are like $500. And so I haven't been able to budget for either of those. So hopefully they make some smaller ones soon too. Next is Dex. I saw your latest haul video. Looks like you got a ton of new Lego pieces from Lug. Yes, Lug Bulk was like the main amount of pieces. There's thousands of pieces in there. And they're all really cool and very useful. So like stuff you'd never think about, getting in large quantities. So me and Steven are very excited about that. It'll probably be a little while before you see any of those appear in mocks, but it's just good to have them for later. So very excited about that. I think I'm most excited about the satin opal 2x2 transparent pieces because it's just a weird color. I don't think I've even necessarily seen that many pieces that even use that color. I think there's like a 1x1 round tile that I got from Dots before, but that was about it. So getting those was like super cool. We could make clouds or windows or anything and just kind of, it could probably light it up too because it's semi-transparent. So really neat. Yeah. Corey, yep, we need Lord of the Rings battle packs. Oh, I could really go for some of those new orc style helmets that were in the Barad-dûr. I just don't want to buy Barad-dûr to get it. I don't have room to display it. I'm not a gigantic Lord of the Rings fan. I like Lord of the Rings, but I'm not like, I prefer just generic castle. So maybe they'll make those accessible to us at some point. But if they don't, I understand. And the collectors would probably be more happy if all those figures were exclusive. So I get it. But Morgan, good to see you, Morgan. Thank you for joining. BDD Builds is here. Good afternoon, BDD Builds. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's a nice Sunday evening or afternoon, wherever you may be. And I'm getting a little bit of sorting done. Not as much as I need to. I've got so much bulk lying around. I need to be more. I just need to be more consistent. I think it's not necessarily I need to rush through this. I just need to be more diligent about doing streams, diligent about sorting in general. Need to make sure I'm not. I could honestly slow down on the purchasing of bulk brick too. I just have a lot to go through. If I got all this sorted, I think I'd have plenty of pieces to work with. So that might be something I have to take into consideration as well. Wish they'd release the Hobbit set with Smaug. The only other Lord of the Rings set I have is the Shelob. Yeah, well, Shelob is awesome too. That's a really cool spider. But yeah, Smaug, getting another version of him. Even a brick built one would be cool if it was big and well done. Like the D&D Dragon's pretty awesome. If they did a Smaug in dark red, that'd be pretty perfect. So, I mean, that's... and I think sets like that would probably sell pretty well too. So I don't think... it's not like, it wouldn't be justified. It'd be totally cool. You have a whole dream set to sort too. Yeah, that was just the icing on the top of the cake there, Luke Dukem. That was barely put a dent in my bulk brick there. But yeah, at least it's all really cool pieces. I mean, like there's a cool little shield. I think that's from Superheroes or something. Maybe elves. I have to double check that sticker print. That's cool. Got a lot of bricks with studs on the side. Perfect for more sculptural models. Got some tan, got some greens, got some more tans. Just useful stuff. So, very good to have all these pieces on hand. I got this first bin that I'm part of the way through. Ooh, there's like a nearly complete Magisto minifigure. If you guys can see that. He's the original classic wizard. I see a lot of wizards and gnomes on my Instagram feed these days. I wonder if anyone else is getting that. It's like Instagram knows I'm about to start a D&D campaign or something. Yeah, speaking of that, Moustair, who is, I believe, in the chat, or was earlier, he is going to be the DM of a D&D session that we're going to be doing tonight. Me, Steven, Garrett, and Harrison are all going to be the players, and it's going to be a great time. This will be my first D&D campaign ever. I think it'll go pretty well. We kind of have some expectations of how to play, how it's going to go. And Malister is being very patient with us as we learn everything and try to have an organized game. So it'll be a lot of fun. So I am the master of the dungeon, exactly. So should be very fun. And most importantly, I'm going to record the audio and have it put into a video and upload it here on my YouTube channel so that you guys can listen and kind of experience the game as well. We have some really cool characters created. I'll probably post those on social media too. And a lot of things to look forward to on that front. I'm very excited. Just a few things to get organized and together before we do that later tonight. And that should be a ton of fun. We'll probably do it maybe a couple times a month if we can swing it, in which case you could see probably once every 2 or 3 weeks, you'll see a video for it. And they'll probably be a couple hours long. But you don't have to listen to all of it. You can watch it in chunks. I like to watch a lot of longer podcast-style videos, documentaries, that sort of thing. So if you like that kind of content, it'll be there. So, oh yeah, lots of snot pieces, Crosshair One Customs, tons of them. So let's see. After finding an old picture of me building the police station set from 1976, I decided to buy a copy of it to relive that experience. There you go, Morgan. I saw that one come through the store the other day. It's a really cool set. And that's really neat that you have, like, you may not have necessarily totally remembered it, but that picture probably jogged your memory quite a bit. And you're like, oh yeah, I played with that as a kid. That's awesome. So that's pretty cool, Morgan. You're getting back to your Lego roots there. And it's a cool set too. So you could have been playing with homemaker sets or something that's much less interesting. DM. Yeah, DM stands for Dungeon Master, Crosshair One Customs. So a Dungeon Master is a term for the person who is kind of organizing the Dungeons and Dragons adventure. And they're guiding the players through the story. They're kind of voicing all the non-player characters. They're kind of guiding through these challenges they have set up beforehand. So it's a pretty fun game. It's a lot of storytelling, a little bit of kind of dice rolling and combat. So I think it'll be a fun experience. It kind of lines up a lot with fantasy and kind of medieval themed stuff. Honestly, it's what it's geared towards. So yeah, I think Steven and I, being very big fans of medieval and fantasy stuff, will should have a great time. So. See, half orc warrior. Yep, that's a good class to have, Grumpy J. That's pretty classic. I actually have an unusual character, and he's a bugbear. His name is Boris the Bugbear, and he is already starting off pretty powerful because I rolled some high dice when setting up my character. He's 20 strength, which is like the max strength, which means he's absurdly buff, and he's going to be just a standard warrior fighter, but he's got some other skills too. So. And with the new Lego D&D campaign, I've seen some other D&D inspired builds out in the community. And I'm wondering, I know there's at least 1 or 2 other Lego themed D&D campaigns going on. I wonder how much there is. I should probably do some research, search out there, see what kind of things are happening, and maybe even how they're structured. And so I can get some tips for how to do it on YouTube. Or maybe I don't take any notes and I just do it my own way. And that way I can say I didn't copy anybody. We'll see. Theoretically, they're not going to get too upset if there's another Lego D&D campaign going on. So it's pretty normal idea to combine the two. Lego did them themselves anyway. So just remember, the most valuable viewer on YouTube is the sleeping viewer. So all of you can do your part by watching Mark's long videos while you sleep. His revenue will skyrocket. Yeah, actually, for those longer type videos, and if you just feel like playing them in the background, like if you're just, sorting Lego, or if you're doing something like chores, you can put it in the background. Those hours watched really kick in the algorithm. So feel free. I think that this will be definitely worth listening to, even for long periods of time while doing something else. So. Well, getting down to the bottom of this spin, which is good. Got some more metallic gold pieces. These kind of, Garrett describes them as drum lacquered, and I'm not even sure if that's the right term for it, but they're kind of these painted gold pieces. Very cool. From the Thanos Gauntlet, I believe. Put those dark tan ones up there. And because we're pretty much all the way through all the Rock Raiders bulk, this sorting process goes a little bit slower because it's very mixed. It's very different colors, different pieces and categories. So it's not as rapid a sorting process, but it is good, and there's lots of variety among the pieces. So it's not just all tan, black, and gray. There's a lot of orange and brown and teal and pink and other things. Technic, minifigure accessories, all that good stuff like Nexo Knights. I'm surprised how many Nexo Knights pieces I have. I should probably make a collection at some point. That would probably blow some people's minds, and it would make me sad because I don't like Nexo Knights. Let's see. I broke down and got Lego Optimus Prime. Are they discontinuing it? I haven't seen it around much. So Optimus Prime is, I think, discontinued now, and which is kind of surprising because they just came out with the Bumblebee, which is kind of definitely seems to go with it. But I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. Somebody check the Lego.com website and make sure. But yeah, that's a really cool set. I think it's definitely worth getting, considering they made a second one. If it was just the standalone, it's still going to be valuable one day. But the fact that they made Bumblebee to go with it means I think it'll definitely go up. So a good investment. Yeah, I would love to get into Lego investing, but I would just open and build it. So I don't think I'm ever going to do that. But I can totally understand people who do. I'm excited for them, and I hope it all works out well for them. I think Lego is one of the easiest things you can invest in because you order a couple of a really good set and just hang on to it for a little while. It could totally go up in value, and you could sell it for more later. So I would say just don't go crazy with it and become a scalper and buy everything. If you kind of keep it, medium levels, I think you're fine. But if you do too much, you get some stigma there from people who are just trying to get one for themselves, especially like day one purchases. Like if you're buying hundreds of goats, that might not be necessary. I know everyone wants a lot of goats, but I don't know. Get a dozen goats. That's plenty to enjoy, and leave some for somebody else. Let's see here. We got Grumpy J is part orc himself. Yeah, Grumpy J I think is part dwarf, possibly part orc. Yeah, he's lots of different things. He has a very mixed heritage there. Good for him. I want to get into D&D. The next CMF series should help build a good supply of parts for the fantasy theme. Yeah, so if that rumored D&D CMF line comes true, oh my goodness. That could be the biggest thing ever, Boosted Bricks. Absolutely. So hopefully that comes true. Hopefully it comes out, and that should be pretty amazing if it does. It was totally necessary to buy 300 blue coats. Don't judge me. See, that's I definitely can sympathize more with something like that because I also have a lot of Lego Castle Knights. So I ordered a bunch of those, and that's my fault. And that makes them a little harder to get, I guess. So, yeah. I think sometimes you have to do what you have to do, Mouster. I get it. I do have a soft spot for Lego armies. Even though I know that's what's jacking the price up on some of the harder to find ones, the older ones, like the Kingdoms Knights, the Green Dragon Knights, and the Red Lion Knights. Those are both like really expensive these days because people have garages full of just minifigures on base plates. And, that's capitalism, baby. I'm a terrible Lego investor because I know it'll be worth more to leave it in a box, but I build it anyway. Hey, sometimes even built, they still, become valuable. Like if you brought in a built Darth Maul bust with the instructions, that's still a valuable set. Some things just become collectible regardless of what condition they're in. So. Lego stonks, exactly, Luke Dukem. Exactly. Optimus set is on back order. Ooh, okay. So maybe they're keeping it around for a little bit. Either way, I think that it could go pretty soon. So have a sip of water because I got a dry spot in my throat. Nah, Nexus, ain't nothing wrong. It's like me acquiring Explorians figures. Hey, there you go. It's totally worth my time to buy every single Ice Planet fig that I possibly can. Don't judge. Okay, I have like a dozen of those myself too. So yeah, I get it. I guess we can't get too hard on each other for collecting what we love. So. And I'm sorting kind of slow, so I'm going to try and pick up the pace a little bit. Cross Airborne Customs is Malister. How much red coats? I mean, blue coats do you have? I mean, yeah, here's a question for Malister. Besides how many blue coats do you have? How many red coats do you have? Because you have to have somebody to fight. Surely you have at least a little ugly platoon of red coats to blast out of the water. Or is it just blue coats? Have the red coats been entirely eliminated? I kind of want to know. I feel like there's some story there. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Chris McBricker's here. So is it better to part with out 80s and 90s Castle instead of complete sets? Depends on where you're getting it. In some cases, it's totally possible to just part them out. In some cases, it's easier to just buy the set, especially if it's kind of in a used condition. It's not too hard to do. Oh, Luke Dukem, 25. Thank you for joining the Knights of Falworth. It's an awesome club to be a part of. Try to keep it as affordable as possible. Should start at like 99 cents and end at 99 cents. So hopefully that per month isn't breaking the bank. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. I'm going to be posting the D&D videos a week early there. And that should be coming out within the next few days because we're doing it tonight. And I'll record it and then I'll have it uploaded once it gets some background graphics for it. So look forward to all that good stuff. And I've been trying to do a video per month on the channel for just members in perpetuity. But these conventions have got me beat and I haven't been able to keep up pace. But I'll be bringing that back again soon as well. So that I didn't realize that, just being gone for weeks on end would interrupt my schedule so much, but it has. So next year, as we say every year, we always say we're going to do less conventions. We always end up doing slightly more. But next year, we're going to try to do like only 4 and see if we can keep it down to that. It's just, we just, they're so easy to go to nowadays. But yeah, we'll try and keep it under control. Alexander says, yeah, it's why I'm only keeping 10 Holy Grail sets, and that's it in my entire collection. 0 set tolerance. That's why I love seeing Mark Adam bomb sets into his bin. Well, thanks, Alexander. I appreciate it. I would love to keep more sets built. However, I have to prioritize so much space to bulk Lego that you can see behind me on either side that I don't really have tons of room to display. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas. More than a lot of people, I'm sure, but still a lot less than a lot of people. I know a lot of Lego fans who have a lot more set display area than I do. And so I have to be very brutal and very callous about it. But yeah, it's not going to make everyone happy, but it's what I got to do. I think it's kind of funny too, honestly. I'm always amused when I throw a set in the bin and people are like, no, it's just, I don't know, it's funny. I have that dark sense of humor, I guess. Alrighty, getting down to the bottom of the barrel with this bin here. Should be switching over to another one. I have a couple behind me right here prepared. So we'll have plenty to go through before this hour is up. We're only 23 minutes in, which has actually gone by pretty quickly. And we still have, I would say, another hour. Well, not up to an hour for the stream. So not an hour left. That's a lot of time. Oh, Malister gifted 10 Mark of Falworth memberships. Appreciate it, Malister. That's awesome. I think that just automatically goes to 10 random viewers of this stream. So thank you so much, Malister. That's fantastic. That way some people can see some behind-the-scenes stuff. I also post a lot about my Tron updates on there, any builds I'm working on behind the scenes. So you can go check those out right now or after the stream would probably be better. But yeah, appreciate you, Malister. Yep, down to the wire on these pieces. Little bits of yellow and tan and nougat. Nougat's such a weird word. Nougat. Nougat. Let's see. Technique plants. Just a few bits and bobs. There's a bracket, a brown brick, black tile, red flower, gold fez, and transparent plate. 1 bin down. A few more to go. Let's do this one. There's some big chunks in here. These will go theoretically pretty quickly. There we go. Bunch of people gifted a membership. That's fantastic. To celebrate D&D start. Yes, that'll be happening tonight. Very exciting. Awesome. No, Cross Airborne Customs didn't get one. I'm sorry, man. Maybe next time. Or it's only 99 cents. Maybe you get a PayPal account and you can set yourself up. But no worries. It's I still post almost all my content publicly, so it's okay. So, chicken nougat. Exactly, nougats. How many Kaminoan minifigures have there been? Oh, I think the one or maybe two, because they think that's kind of a recent addition to the Star Wars minifigure catalog. So in the bulk, you can also see this on my haul video recently. I got pretty much all of a 2013 castle set, the King's Castle. And that's actually a collectible set now. Some people do like the 2013 blue and gold Lion Knights. And so I got chunks and chunks of it, most of it here. Now, this is a set that I actually bought when it came out because I thought, well, I always miss the big King's Castle, and I always kind of regret not getting it. So I got it that year. I think I was actually on vacation in Florida, and I just bought it. And I think my grandmother at the time, who we were probably staying with because we were always on vacation at Grandma's house, she thought I was crazy. Why would you spend $100 on a Lego set? But I'm the one that's laughing because it's probably worth, I think, $300, $400 if you were to buy it. So, and now I got another one here to just assemble. So, yeah, lots of castle goodness to be added here. So, those gateway pieces can be kind of hard to find. So. Let's see. And Dusty claims to be a supporter for Lego content. Hey, Dusty's a great dude. I don't mind if he's not a member. If he is a member, congratulations and thank you. If he isn't, hey, there's no pressure to be a member. It's just great if you do choose to throw in your 25, not 25 cents, your 99 cents into the ring. So I don't think I can do it for 25 cents. Otherwise, I would do it for 25 cents. But I think the lowest you can go is maybe 50 cents or 99 cents, but I want to keep it 99 cents. So. Oh, Moadib, thank you for joining the Knights of Falworth. Appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Hey, every little bit helps. So really appreciate you guys. And there are hopefully lots of worthwhile perks to joining. So. Let's see. What is the castle worth now? Yeah, hundreds of dollars. So sorry, I missed your comment there, Nexus. Yeah, the castle's pretty expensive now, even though, in my opinion, it's not one of the best Lego castles. It's kind of an average. It's a middling castle. There are lots of useful pieces, though, and I definitely am happy to get them for a good deal. We got this in, and they immediately threw it into the bulk bin because they just didn't want to go through the effort of completing it. It didn't have instructions, didn't have any figures, and we already have several built castles out in the cases already. So we're like, this is going to sit around for a while. Let's just put it right in bulk. And I got it because I got that the eagle eyes, and I'm always there at work, so I can snatch good deals when I see them. It's nice. Rob Claxton gifted another Marco Polo membership. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. You guys are the best. Good grief. I think I've probably tripled my memberships, guys. Thank you. Hey, Cross Airborne Customs. Got it. He's part of the memberships now. Yay. He's got the crystal power. Best castles were made in the 90s. I would kind of agree, Henry. I think 80s also have some good castles, too. Good castles all around. I would also say modern Lego castles, like the Lion Knights castle, pretty darn good. I'm a big fan of that one. I'm not as big a fan of the Medieval Town set that's recently come out. It's not my favorite, and it's just from appearances. Maybe it's great build. I haven't built it. I need to get it so I can kind of judge it. But I did get a bunch of the Wolfpack torsos, and I say a bunch. I got like 30 of them, so not crazy. A little more than I needed, perhaps, but I just felt like, well, they're there. I might as well buy a few. And Luke Dukem, also a member. That's awesome. Membership for everyone. Huzzah. Exactly. Well, thank you guys so much. That's phenomenal. So I really appreciate everybody joining in. Gifting memberships is awesome. And hopefully it's not costing too much because they should be pretty cheap. So Mm-hmm. Well, almost done with this gateway. I could probably get another wall section done here too. We're about halfway through the stream now, about 30 minutes in. Still got another 30 minutes, and then I'll go make some tacos for dinner. It's not Taco Tuesday, it's Taco Sunday. Don't know how that works out, but I think it still works. I think you can have tacos any day of the week. It doesn't have to be Tuesday. Although I think it's best if it's on Tuesday. Maybe, debatably. Mm-hmm. Some very, very good windows and arches and other pieces in here. Steven will be very happy next time. Steven wants to work on a castle soon. So he will be doing his best to build some very tall fantasy castle. He wants to make it kind of like a modular system. So theoretically it could be amazing, or it doesn't quite work. I think Steven can do it. I think he can do a good job with that. Morgan has also updated his memberships for, he's been a member for 4 months. That's awesome. I think that's as long as I've had the membership program going. So thank you very much, Morgan. I think Morgan is one of, if not the first member. So very cool. Look under your chairs, everyone. You've all got membership. Yeah, that's what happened, Luke. Appreciate you all and appreciate you for gifting memberships. Malistair and Art Claxton and everybody. Thank you so much. They should last for a month, I think. So I'll hopefully have more stuff for you guys to watch soon. What I got here is the remains of a baby Yoda, which is a little sad, but the pieces are super useful for landscaping and will go great on so many scenes. So always can use more dark tan. Steven did put a little dent in our dark tan collection by building his latest tree guy, which looks amazing and will stay together and be enjoyed by people all around the country for many years. But it means we need more dark tan so we can build more deserts for Muad'Dib to adventure in. I want to make some Dune stuff one day and it needs all the dark tan. So. Yeah, I'm not going to pay for membership because I keep his rent really low. Exactly. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. I do more than just pay rent around the house. I'm able to help around the house a little bit. Chores here and there. But Henry says, people really paid $6 each. Yeah, I think they have to. I would basically Oprah now. All hail the Oprah DM. Exactly. Malistair turned into DM Oprah. And you get a car. Well, here's the other side of Baby Yoda. Lots more dark tan in here. Dark tan slopes, dark tan plates, dark tan sculpting pieces. Very useful. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Baby Yoda has tons of dark tan parts. I lacked that color in my studio. There you go. Yeah, if you lacked dark tan before getting Baby Yoda, you probably weren't lacking afterwards. Mm-hmm. There's some regular tan in here too, which I'm not complaining about at all because I need that too. There you go. Mm-hmm. Cross Everyone Customs flexing all the energy crystals and Tron discs. That's awesome. I do like how I've got some very colorful emojis for you guys to use, so that's pretty fun. And we might, with the amount of members we have now, I can probably add more things to the emojis. Is there anything that people want to see? There are obviously more crystal colors, but it could be something else that's colorful and interesting too. Because what am I doing next? Got a castle. Could be some knightly stuff like a shield. I could put the Falworth shield up there. There's a Lego piece for that. It's the Town Hall shield. If you look it up on Bricklink. Nexo. Oh no, I don't know about Nexa Knights. That's a dark beginning to the emojis. Maybe a little bit later we could do some Nexa Knights one. I think the Knights of Falworth shield would be a good thing to incorporate. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Where's Nexa Knights exactly? I don't have any here in the studio. I did have a shield that I grabbed out earlier from one of the figures, but no Nexa Knights in sight right now, and no emojis yet either. Although that would be pretty funny. Yeah, this isn't Atlanta Brick Co. I don't know if I'm going to allow that. Atlanta Brick Co. is like a tradition, but yeah. Add an emoji for the Lego Master Trophy. Oh, that's a good idea, Morgan. I like that one. That's pretty doable. We need some shields with coat of arms. Yeah, I think that's also doable. I'll see what's easiest to throw up. I think it might be the shield piece, honestly. We'll see. Either way, I'm sure it will be easily usable, and the most, you can just throw it in there really easily. Lego Masters Trophy is good because it's like pretty much in all the backgrounds of all the videos. But a shield would also be good too. Lots and lots of dark gray profile bricks. Very, very useful. I think they still make those for scenes. They're not a retired color, but because that's just such a normal, useful color, I doubt they would retire that. But some Technics, some blue slopes, some gold wedges. Very nice. Another wall section. So lots of castle pieces being added here. This is good. I mean, with all these pieces, you could totally just build a castle. I'm feeling like building a castle looking at all these useful elements here. Maybe later. I got too many projects I'm currently building simultaneously, so I should probably keep it down to a minimum. And it looks like Alexander also joined. Thank you so much, Alexander. Appreciate it. You're a part of the Knights of Forward 2. That's so many memberships, guys. Appreciate you all. Oh, yeah, there's a trophy emoji already. That's true. Will Arnett emoji? Maybe. I don't know if I want to use someone else's face without permission. I guess I could ask him, but I don't think he would respond to the Instagram messages. No, we'll probably keep to Lego pieces. I feel like I can get away with celebrities' faces. Maybe not start that, but I don't know about that one. We need a Stores Castle 2.0. Ooh, yes. So Stores Castle was interesting. It was designed to be too big for minifigs to really sell the grand scale of it. And people were like, why didn't you put any guys in it? And I'm like, there's actually like 40 minifigures in this castle. You just can't see them because it's huge. And people didn't get it. They didn't understand the concept I was trying to present with it. So I think I was overthinking it, I think. But at second version, I think that's totally possible. Totally you can see that happening in the future. So another Baby Yoda chunk. I think this is the other side of him. I think I got pretty much a whole Baby Yoda in there too. Let's get those pieces out. I almost need a brick separator here. There we go. That's just a big chunk of landscape. Perfect for desert scenes. That actually looks like the rocks that they would be climbing on, so that's pretty perfect. Let's see. Nixus is actually says memberships. Yeah. I started a trend through peer pressure. Oprah would be pleased. Exactly. Mouster setting trends over here. And a trend to my benefit. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Well, you got 5 minutes readily. Oh, dear. 1 hour left. You have 1 hour left. Oh. No, the 1 hour left calls were annoying. They were so annoying. It's like, no, I just want to build. I want to finish this build. I want more than an hour left. Yeah, Luke Dukem says, next, is he going to give Mark PTSD? Yeah, I'm going through it right now, actually. I'm just like, It's funny when we ever get the chance to give somebody else a time pressure. We're like, 1 hour left. So here's a piece that was in my bulk that's really interesting because it's glued. This is a glued chunk of rock. And we've determined that this is very, very likely to be from the Castle Cliffhanger Challenge. And we got a lot of that bulk in to the store, traded to us from the producers of Lego Masters, because they're changing out bulk that's been used or damaged. And they're getting new stuff from Lego. So they have like 10 million pieces for season 5 instead of like 3 million for season 1. So this is one of the things that is snuck in through the bulk. And I snagged it by putting it in my bulk. So this is mine now, piece of Lego Masters props. So this is going to go next to my some other Lego Masters things we have over here. So pretty cool. I think there's actually one other small rock chunk in there too. So I'm not going to say that I have the biggest collection of Lego Masters builds, but it's got to be pretty close. Actually, I think Duckbricks might have me in volume because he has the blimp and a few other things directly from the show. So he might have me beat, actually, but I have a lot of stuff regardless. So. Looks like Grumpy J gifted a Mark of Fall with membership. Thank you, Grumpy J. Man, the trend continues. You guys are too kind. Thank you. You do not have to do that, but appreciate it. It's hopefully money well spent. You will enjoy your time in the membership group. So. Yeah, we're 41 minutes in. We still got another 20 minutes or so in the stream. Plenty of more bulk brick to sort. We've already gotten through one bin, almost done with a second. So getting through all these lovely castle pieces. So still some work to do. Definitely progress. Really happy about that. And next is that gifted a Mark of Forward membership. Thank you so much. Crazy. So everyone watching should pretty much have a membership. If you haven't already, you just missed it. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you all watching, joining, giving memberships. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. That's so awesome. Always epic to come home with a piece of history. Exactly. Just a few little relics that come through. It's very, very nice to be close enough to the set that stuff can still filter its way to you. And the fact that the Lego Masters producers are comfortable trading stuff into the store is very cool too. They could just throw it out, but they figured out that they can get some store credit and use that store credit to buy brand new minifigures to put in the show. So basically any minifigure you've seen on Lego Masters after season 2 has come from Atlanta Brick Co., which is kind of cool. So. And oftentimes Steven or one of our employees is the one helping them pick out the figures to use. So Luke Dukem also came. This is getting crazy. Thank you, Luke Dukem. Appreciate you gifting a membership. That's fantastic. That's how many? 7 or 8 people all giving memberships. That's phenomenal. Thank you guys. And yeah, we've got tons of members now. Feel free to check out the community tab. There's already stuff you can go watch. But there's more you can go watch if you're interested. So thank you guys. That's fantastic. I think that's the most memberships I've ever seen given on any stream. So very, very cool. Yep, we're narrowing it down to the last few pieces in this one. Basically a cool corner tower to go. Camera looking a little bright there for a second. I think it's because I'm wearing a tan shirt. But almost done with the second bin. We'll be able to start the third. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it. Probably get almost there before the hour is up. A few more memberships and Mark has to wear an Exo armor. Oh, no. We've gotten so many amazing memberships. Thank you guys. But yeah, no Nexo armor here. Although we could maybe get some other like gold possibly if something awesome happens. Maybe I wear a hat. Do I have a hat anywhere? I don't think I have any hats on hand, but I can get a Lego hat and make that happen. Something that maybe like a scarf. I don't think I want to go for a coat because sometimes it gets warm in the studio. Yeah, there could be something that happens. But thank you guys. That's so cool. Appreciate it. Phenomenal. Dropping like flies, exactly. Oh, man. All right. Well, lots of castle pieces. Anxious and excited to do more castle projects. I don't think I'll have any done before the end of the year. But when I do return to castle, when I finally come back to my favorite theme and build a big mock for it, it should be the biggest, coolest thing I've ever made. So not just putting a lot of pressure on myself so that when I do, it'll be awesome. Yeah, I think me and Steven just need to collab because the last couple big castle builds or even kind of fantasy-ish builds we've done have all been solo. Like Tron, that's just mostly me. Steven's done his mushroom stuff and his tree guys, which are very cool, but they're all him. I haven't helped at all with that, really. And so if we put our brains together, I think we can accomplish great things. So we're stronger together, like the chimpanzees in the Planet of the Apes films. Apes together strong. I still need to watch the new one. I heard it was pretty good. I watched the first two, and I haven't watched the third one. And then there's a new one that's come out earlier this summer. Need to watch it at some point. I found them pretty good. Henry the Horse says Nexa is banned on this channel. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's going to be banned on this channel. I think there's other things we can have fun with, right? You know. You can bring it up, and I'll always pretend to dislike it, but I don't think it's going to be on this channel. The Brick Twins are here. Love how you have your trophy is lit up. Looks awesome. Yes, got a little light posed on the trophy, a little light posed on the big sea serpent over here. Some of our favorite Lego things. Yep, it makes them look nice. It's a nice background to build to. All right, bin number 2 is empty. That's 2 for the stream. That's a big chunk of bulk already sorted. So congratulations to me and you guys for having a good time watching while doing this. Let's do this one. This one's nice and small, but it's pretty heavy. A dense little bin of pieces there. We'll start on this one. This might have been something we were working on last week, or the week before last. I think it is technically. So, how is the audio doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Is it breaking up? Is it pretty clear? Let me know how it's doing, because last week I thought it was doing fine, and it was not doing fine. It was awful. As soon as I played the video, I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good. So hopefully it sounds good and it's loud, and you can hear my voice loud and clear. Second microphone in. Hopefully this one works. I'm tired of buying new microphones, although the YouTube ads are just about paying for it. Sounds good, says Brick Twins. Awesome. Audio is great. Barely any echo from your room. Fantastic. Yeah, this should be a pretty good mic for this situation, which is a big room. I'm a little bit further away from the mic than I'd like to be, but that's because I got all this Lego in between me and the mic. I got about 3 feet, 4 feet away from the mic. So I'm glad it seems to be working a lot better, because last time everyone's like, yeah, we can hear you, I guess. So, it's better now. So I think we found a solution. The next thing I want to try is see if I can stream on Twitch as well, which would mean I'd have to learn how to use OBS or some other software in order to stream simultaneously and then have the chats up where I can see them. That's totally possible. We'll see if we can get there, because I think that this is something that would probably do pretty well on Twitch as well. I don't know anybody what's going on Twitch, because I do not watch a lot of Twitch. I've been on once or twice to watch some friends stuff, like Brick and Nick, who won season 3 of Lego Masters with Stacy. He is basically known for being on Twitch and doing Lego stuff on Twitch. So yeah, we can go see what's up on Twitch and see what he's doing. I think that's the next horizon, if people still use Twitch anyway. I don't know if they do. Let's see. The sound this week was horrible, but we pushed through for you, Mark. Well, thank you, Nexus. I appreciate it. It's already, the stats for this stream have already been fantastic. So thank you. Thank you all so much. Lots of people viewing, lots of likes. We already got 19 likes according to my counter up there. If you haven't liked already, please feel free to do so. It helps the algorithm a lot. I think all those gifted memberships will help a lot too. So thank you. Yeah, this one's going to be a little slower going than the last bin too. It's a bunch of kind of medium to small size pieces. You got little 1x2s, slopes, minifigure pieces, just a bunch of random stuff. There's some Highlander legs. Those are pretty cool. A little Scottish kilt there. But lots of useful colors. So these will be good to build with. Lots of black and gray. Ooh. So there's my Captain Marvel minifigure from the Marvels set, the Hoopty, which is the worst set I've ever bought and built. Thankfully, I paid store credit, so it really was very, very affordable. But I would not recommend anyone buy it even if someone offers to give you that set, I would almost say, like, is it worth it? Definitely don't build it. Maybe the pieces are worth it if somebody gives it to you, but do not pay any money for that set. And normally I'm like, hey, all Lego sets have value. I mean, I buy a lot of Dreams just because they have cool pieces, even if they're not necessarily a great deal. But that was the worst. Absolutely the worst. Don't get me started. I'll rant. Mark is becoming a Lego streamer now. Wow, first Nick and Stacy, then Ethan and Dom. Now Mark. Exactly. I find it's a very fun way to interact with people. And it also is, for me, the live stream is a great way to keep myself consistently motivated to engage with the community and sort Lego. So it's a win-win for me. And hopefully it's a win for anyone who's watching and is just a little bored or is doing something today and they want something to listen to in the background. So I think that there's a lot of good that's coming from me streaming while I sort. So, Hoop, there it is. The worst Marvel set that cost $90. Exactly. I thankfully didn't pay that out of pocket. It was store credit, but I still I made a mistake, man. I thought I could do something funny with it, and it just broke me. Absolutely broke me. Coming from a Star Wars fan who has been burned with Lego for years. Exactly. Yep. T Valkyrie for the mic fund for Mark. Oh, thank you, T Valkyrie. I appreciate it. That will help negate the costs of the multiple microphones I've purchased to make the sound quality work. Thank you. Man, appreciate you all so much. This has been a awesome stream. Thank you, guys. Yeah, the audio situation seems to be fixed. I know this one, it's kind of like a really tough bulletproof mic, and it should fix all the problems. It definitely helps for Between the Studs at work at Atlanta Brick Co. It does a really good job there. So theoretically, this is the last resort. I think it'll do terrific. So. But thank you, T Valkyrie. That's means a lot. Rebuilding my last set that my cat knocked over right now. Oh no, Luke Dukem. What was that? Which set is that you're rebuilding? Is it a big one or is it a small one? Oh, thanks, T Valkyrie. Then next is Zach Eleval. The Mandarin Man still buys every set, and he is the problem. There's Lego collectors who buy pretty much every set. I know Duck Bricks. He does buy every set that comes out because he wants to have the biggest Lego set collection in the world, and he probably has it already. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm not to that point, but every set that I can buy, I do, and I end up throwing most of them in the bin because I don't have room and I'm just buying them for the parts. But I was told by a Star Wars fan that the next Lego set I need to buy is the Republic gunship, the Coruscant version, a dark red kind of one, and I need to throw that in the bin. And I think that's a really good idea because I think people had really high expectations for that set, and it maybe didn't quite deliver on all of them. So I think it'll be satisfying for some, annoying for others, and that's exactly what I'm going for. Satisfying, yet annoying, and chaotic. There we go. Some black pieces, a joint, red, dark tan. More good castle-like bricks, some plants. Luke, was it the Tuxedo Cat set? That would be ironic. So your cat knocked over the Lego cat because it got jealous. That'd be pretty funny. You get a microphone. You get a microphone. Actually, if anyone needs a microphone, I've got an extra one sitting in my closet right now that definitely won't be used now that this one seems to be working well. I can get it to you for shipping costs. There you go. Some great purple pieces. This is from a failed Atlantis build that I made. It didn't quite turn out how I wanted. There were some cool parts to it, but it just didn't look right, and it really never saw the light of day. Steven was like, eh, and I'm like, eh, and it was like, eh, threw it in the bin. So Not every build is a classic. Luke, I ordered the Tux Cat just to see how my cat will react. I know that the Tuxedo Cat was definitely made for the cat lover in mind. But that's pretty funny, Morgan. Definitely see if you can document that and share it on social media. We would love to see that too. Those of us who don't have cats. So. 2013 gunship is still the best. I agree, Henry. I think that is still the best gunship by far. The figures are amazing, and the build was great too. So the UCS one, honestly, everyone really wanted it, and everyone seemed happy when it arrived. But I think that it's not going to age as well as some other UCS sets. It would have been so much better to get that as a minifig scale set, and instead it's just a big, hard to display UCS set. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the best use of that line. Let's see. Just bought a large condenser to record piano, acoustic guitar, drums, etc. There you go, Henry. That's awesome. I've only recently learned what a condenser is. So that's pretty cool. One time my cat was on my Lego table. Oh no, Manatee Bricks. That must have been scary. Did it knock over anything, or did you rescue the cat from the Lego in time not to break anything? Let's see. Yeah, that's a great idea, Morgan. Absolutely. That's the funniest use of a Tuxedo Cat set I've ever heard of. To see if the real cat will even recognize it. I think the real cat will probably know what it is, but then choose to ignore it. That's my guess. Like it'll be like, and just keep going. Typical sassy cats. All right, I think I'm gonna put this chair in dark green. There you go. A little bit of teal, a little bit of green, a little bit of transparent. Yep, these lots of medium-sized pieces in all sorts of colors. Got me a tiny bit distracted. That's okay. We'll rally. Here we go. Some more plants. A bracket. Printed and stickered. Actually, sticker tiles. Well, they're in there now. Here's a Technic lift arm in teal. Old piece. Where's the life-size dog set? Exactly, Nexus. Now we got dog fans got to have something too. I know people would totally buy those because I see non-Lego people, non-Lego, brands do that a lot. They'll have like a specific breed of dog that they know would be popular, and they make a set out of it, and people buy it because they want their dog in Lego. That's why no cats in the Lego room in my house. That sounds like a good idea, Grumpy. The cats know that if they knock it over, they'll annoy you, and they want to do it. So. Some very useful brown elements here. Those are great for trees. A hinge brick, a giant fang or a giant rib or a bone. Interesting. I put that in Bionicle, actually. Oh, that's like a phone. Interesting. Printed phone tile. Well, we're getting down to the bottom of this bin, and we're literally seconds from the end of the stream. I think I can push it out just a few minutes before I start the tacos for dinner tonight and finish this bin. The stream is going pretty good. We've still got 29 people watching, 26 likes. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for gifting memberships. That was so crazy. And thank you, T. Valkyrie, for that 20. That'll go right towards the microphone fund, and it'll help put a big dent in it. So thank you. Yeah, one of the best sorting streams we've ever had. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully everyone had a good time. And if you're watching, you probably got a membership too, so it's probably worth joining today. If you're watching, yeah, the odds of getting a membership were actually extremely high because I think we probably gave out almost 20 memberships, 20-something memberships. Very cool. There's a black key, a Lego minifigure key. That's actually pretty cool. I'm going to save that out. That could be useful for maybe some D&D later if there's a locked door we need to get through. I don't know how detailed I'm going to build the scenes to, show for the D&D audio. I don't think I'll have enough time to decorate, whole landscapes or rooms worth of stuff. Maybe one day. But for now, it's probably just going to be like a background with a picture of our characters. You can kind of imagine how we're interacting with the environment. It's all verbal, so it should be pretty cool. Looking forward to that tonight. That'll definitely be out for members, hopefully before the end of the week, and then it'll be out for everybody else shortly thereafter, about a week after. So stay tuned for that. I think it's going to come out midweek too, maybe like a Thursday or Friday. I'm still trying to figure out what the best days are to post. Morgan says, I'm constantly finding the little trees from my UCS Hogwarts lying on the floor thanks to my kitties. Those could get separated pretty easily, huh, Morgan? That's pretty funny. At least you know exactly where they're supposed to go. It's like, well, just doink, put that back in there somewhere. Easy enough to fix. So could be worse. Just a tiny bit of brick to go. Almost there. Some dark blue, very nice. I remember when dark blue used to be a rare color. Now I think it's pretty common. I like to brag and say I'm old enough to remember when they invented the cheese slope. When that came out, that was quite a revolutionary piece. Everyone was freaking out, and the mock community was ablaze with detailed builds that were never possible before. So pretty crazy. Let's separate these out here. There we go. Plants going plants, and people going people. Some Technic there. And there, and there, and lantern. Good from there. Oh, it looks like Nexus has to go. Take care, Nexus. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and a good week next week, starting back into your school and your internship stuff. Wish you well. Hope it all goes super well. Yeah, hope everyone has had a good Sunday so far, that they have a great rest of their week next week, that their Monday is the best Monday ever. They have plenty of energy. Don't forget to drink your water, eat some food, get some sleep, and feel good. I know I feel better when I get to sleep. Exactly, yeah. And there's probably about 20 memberships given today, so that's awesome. I think I'll probably be able to add some new emojis. Whether or not they stay permanently, we'll see, because after a month, all those memberships do switch back unless people decide to pay. So, which is totally fine, no pressure. If you want to save that 99 cents, I get it. I like to save the cents too. But thank you everyone who does choose to pay. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Helps me pay for all the microphones I bought over the past month. So, but no, now that the microphone's here, I'm very happy, very excited about that. So, glad it's working good. I could turn it up if it's too quiet. I'll listen to the playback and I'll be able to know exactly what little notch to put it at next time. So. Because even like during the live stream is not necessarily the same as the playback itself. So there's so many weird little idiosyncrasies about live streaming and YouTube. It's just kind of like guessing. They don't even know. They have created an algorithm so advanced that they're not really sure how things happen. They have to fix it. So I doubt there's any one person who could perfectly explain what the algorithm is capable of right now. So, it's a whole department. And there's a bunch of yellowed white pieces and a yellow piece and tan piece. Manatee Brick says, my cat likes to steal Lego pieces out of my Lego room. That's a problem. That's an issue. Hopefully it learns you don't like that and stops doing that, Manatee Bricks. That's not fun. There's a horn piece. There's a nougat. There's some black slopes. Very good for Tron or Rock Raiders. Man, I've probably quadrupled my amount of black pieces the past 2 years from all those projects that involve lots of black pieces. But that's good. Useful color. Always can use more of those. So I do have a lot of light gray too. That's from castle building back in the day. Let's put those there. That there. Let's see. Oh, Fall Equinox. Good to see you. Hi, I've been packing for Vegas. Hope the sorting is going well. It's going very well, Autumn. Glad you're here. Hope you're having a good Sunday, and hope Vegas goes well. That sounds pretty exciting. Win big for us. Of course, you might not be going to Vegas necessarily just to gamble. So there's other things to do there too. So lots of attractions. Yeah, sorting's going well. We are almost done though, guys. We are down to the bottom of this bin, and we are over an hour, an hour and 6 minutes on the stream. And that's a great time frame. We've gotten past our goal, so we're just going a little overtime now, just to try and finish up this bin so it's not lying around. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and comment if you haven't. Say hi and subscribe if you haven't, because I'm going to be doing videos hopefully more consistently as I'm able to get some more time between conventions and get stuff uploaded for all the new members, all the memberships that were gifted. Thank you. Yeah, lots and lots of ideas. Some things to look forward to. Obviously, the big D&D campaign is starting tonight. We're going to document that and upload that here on YouTube for you guys. Members first, but then everyone else shortly thereafter. Then after that, we've got more conventions to do. I might do some live streams from Nashville and Tampa. Tampa should be pretty crazy. So look forward to that. We've got the Lego Castle Army is nearing completion. It's right over there, all lined up. Looks amazing. Covers an entire 8-foot table. And then we've got our Lego Convention tier list that I want to work on. Still haven't really gotten too much headway there. However, it's all up here. Just need to get it out and talk about it. So that's going to be fun once that drops. Hopefully give some people some ideas for future Lego Convention trips, because Lego Conventions are pretty cool if you have the time. But yeah, lots of things to look forward to here on the channel. And of course, there's a few studio updates that I want to do as the summer progresses. We'll see if I have time and resources to do that. I've already done a few. I've glued together some 3D printed pieces that I was given and just never got around to fixing because I dropped them. So that was pretty fun. I might actually post a picture about that, like fixing my giant flower set. Alrighty, a few Technic pins, a few more slopes, tiles, a blue bar, there we go. Gold window pane, dark tan slope, transparent elements. Let's read the comments a few more times here. The Paradise of BTS video from yesterday was awesome. That's awesome, BDD Builds. Me and Daniel had a great time doing that one. It's a theme that we both really like, and I think is it's popular with those who know it, but I still think that there are people who do not know what Paradisa is or really understand the cool vibe it has. So hopefully brought a little awareness to it. People enjoyed us talking about it. It was fun to do. I'm going to game with friends. Good seeing you all again. Thanks for joining, Luke Dukem 25. Thanks for joining the membership program too. I think you even gifted a membership, but thank you so much for joining, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. It's a work convention, so not that fun. Oh, there you go. Hey, work conventions can be fun too. It's all about perspective. There you go. Grumpy J says, I'll be at the Tampa show. I will see you there, my friend. Looking forward to it. Are you going to Brickfair, Virginia? Not this year. I just don't really have the free time. It's right after a convention I have to go to. I think it's right before, actually. It's right before a convention I'm going to in Tampa. And I just spent a little too much money last year. I just need the energy and the time to prepare for the last show for me this year, which is the weekend after. But there should still be a lot of Atlanta Brick Co. people there you can say hi to, and obviously all the cool builds. So check it out. Chris McBricker says, "Are you going to Lego store grand opening in Grand Rapids, Michigan? Date not set yet. Probably not going there. Typically, we don't do anything with bricks and minifigs or any other Lego stores because they're just it's kind of technically a conflict of interest. So they don't ever reach out to me. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know, but probably not just because I work for Atlanta Brick Co. So let's see. My pleasure. Thanks for streaming. Absolutely, Luke. Appreciate you. Oh, Monty Raj, you just joined. We were about to end. We're already an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. But really good to see you, Monty Raj. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Sunday. And follow Worth Shield emote. We can make that happen. Appreciate it, Cross Airborne Customs. Appreciate you, Morgan. Appreciate you, Grumpy J. Stay grumpy, everybody. Have a great Sunday. We'll see you next time. Try to be very consistent. I think there's almost no reason why I should be not doing it next time, except for the fact that I'll be in Nashville. So, unfortunately, another week break. But we'll see you after then. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.